Hey everybody, it's Jay Ball Blooters Outdoors. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. And this video is going to be really short and sweet. I actually took Dylan Griff from Extreme Outdoorsman to a really small local lake, and it's super small. It's only like Jondo kayak access. And I was trying to find some giant largemouth that live in this lake. It's really heavily pressured for panfish, and there's an absolute giant largemouth in here. We actually saw like a 5-pound walleye too. Not sure how that walleye got in there. But we did end up catching a few. Dylan caught a nice one, about a 4.5 pounder. And what I'm actually going to do in this video is give you guys just kind of a quick breakdown of how I rig my senkos. So senkos are something, or stick worms, trick worms, whatever you want to call them, is a really popular technique for bass fishing. I used to use it a lot when I first started off bass fishing. I forgot about it for about a year, and then I got back into it. So it is something that I always have in the back of my mind. But I want to show you guys how I rig my weightless senkos. Have a lot of good luck. I'm actually fishing some lily pads with them, which is really kind of asking for trouble because I'm using light line in these heavy lily pads. So it's actually kind of playing with fire. But it's really fun to catch them on like this sub top water strategy. So hope you guys enjoy this intro, this video. No exit to this video, just a quick intro. Hope you guys will enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
There we go.
I just try to keep the background out of it.
Yeah.
I guess not one.
So we're fishing the Lake of Giants, I call it. Dylan caught an absolute giant, and I've just now caught an absolute giant as well. Look at the size of this one, folks. Absolute mondo. It's a huge wall hanger. I guess it's all based on perspective. But yeah, it's nice to get out here and catch a few. There's some giants in this lake, but we're just fishing a really small public lake here in Michigan. So we'll see if we can't find some big ones, but we'll find some bigger ones. Just a little guy. Bye-bye.
Dude, jigs are key lures to catch big bass. Usually in tournaments, a jig is like...
Look at that walleye.
Bait.
There's a walleye.
Walleye.
See him?
Holy crap,
That's
that's a monster.
That's a big walleye.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Sorry, I was like, I've never seen a walleye in here.
Yeah.
How in the world did a walleye get in here?
Someone must have put it in here or something.
That was at least a
that was
5-pounder.
Yeah, at least a 5-pounder.
Holy buckets.
Dang, the massive. Fish on.
Got him. Wall hanger.
Yeah. Look at that stump. What is that?
That's a bass.
That's a
Dude.
smallmouth.
No, that's a largemouth,
No,
dude.
that's like a 7-pounder.
That's a largemouth.
Yeah. Go for it.
Dude, he,
That's a freaking monster.
where's he at?
Right there. Oh my gosh, that's a freaking monster.
Cast that jig out there. He was chasing that bass.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a 7.
Holy crap. That was a 7 all day.
Dude, there's giants in here, man. He was chasing your bass.
Yeah, he was. Oh,
What, you get stung? Bit?
something.
They're in here, man, I swear.
I believe you.
Yeah, now you've seen them. So I want to take just a quick second and show you guys not only what I'm using, but how I'm setting it up. So I'm a big fan of Gary Yamamoto Senkos. This is the 5-inch one. This is a rainbow trout, so you can see it's got that pink and green color on it. I'm really a big fan of brown and orange, but I forgot them at the house, I guess. So yeah, 5-inch Senkos are kind of my go-to when I do some worm fishing. And then I like these red Gamakatsu. They're 3/0 offset EWG worm hooks. And I've had a lot of good success with these over the years. If I'm flipping and pitching a heavier bait or heavy cover, I'll go to like a 5/0 hook. But a 3/0 seems to work pretty good for these 5-inch Senkos. And they're pretty easy to rig. It's really not that challenging. I have a 12-pound leader here. Normally I fish just straight mono or straight fluorocarbon, but Dylan and I are out here on the John boat just kind of, not bringing a bunch of rods, so I just brought my one kind of go-to rod. But it's really pretty simple to rig these things. So what you're going to do is you're going to start by sticking the tip of the hook in the head. There's a flat part of the head and there's a tail part. Make sure you use the flat part. And what I do is I kind of run the worm up the hook, and when it starts to turn, that's where I bend it out or push the hook through. So then once you push the hook through, I wet the hook a little bit, and then I just slide the hook through. And that's the nice thing about these EWG offset hooks is you pull the hook through and then you just turn it 180 degrees so that the hook is lined up on the back of the belly like this, or the bottom of the belly. And then what I do is I'll push the worm forward and I'll hook it kind of at the very end of where that middle section is, and then I'll bring the hook through the top of the body. So now you can see the hook point is just sticking through the top. I'll back the worm up a little bit with the hook, and then just bury the hook in the body. So now it's pretty much weedless. It actually sinks pretty flat, and the nice thing about these senkos is they kind of flutter as they go down. But that's as difficult as it is to rig a senko. You can put a weight on the front, but I typically fish these weightless, especially fishing these smaller bodies of water, a little bit more of a finesse presentation. So that's how I like to rig my senkos. Yeah, try to get my nice reads. All right, so we're back here fishing these lily pads, and I'm basically working this senko like a topwater bait, and I'm really I'm asking for trouble because I'm using this little itty bitty 12-pound fluorocarbon leader on a worm casting way back in the lily pads, but these little guys are fun to catch. It's almost like topwater fishing, but with a senko. So
No matter the size, they're fun.
yeah, they're all fun to catch. So I think it's number 5 maybe, but yeah, still fun to catch regardless of how big or how small they are. So we'll see if we can find a big one.
Picture. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's not big, it looks cool.
Yeah, Mondo. Jondo, sorry. Some of the Jondo guys. These bass are absolutely insane. Look at how big these bass are in here. You've got to check out some of these small ponds this time of year. Pre-spawn, post-spawn, whatever it might be. But guys, they're just fun to catch. I don't care what the size. They're just really fun to fight. So again, just using a 3/0 Gamakatsu offset red worm hook with a pink and green senko, Gary Yamamoto senko. So yeah, it's just fun to catch.
Works.
Yeah, it works. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. My bad. He's trying to swim off. Where'd he go? There he is. All right. Back in the water.
Sweet.
I seen him eat it. Another Jondo. That's right, folks. Absolute John Boat, Mondo, on the pink senko. Even pink senkos work. And why aren't you guys throwing pink chatterbaits, or pink swim jigs, or pink frogs? I even catch bass on pink senkos. See, look at this. Pink and green. It's a really cool color. Bass love pink. If you're not throwing pink, if I haven't convinced you to throw pink yet, I'm sorry. That just leaves more fish for Don and I. So, again, they're all fun to catch. Not a giant, obviously, but still fun. So, till next time, buddy. Bye-bye. That's an old bullfrog there.